Good morning, SMF MMT and our network worldwide. International traders is who I'm talking to as well. The thing that I would like to tell everyone today, happy Memorial Day, and we wish you a good day in your celebration. And if you had family members that have served in this war, well, then our condolences certainly go out to you. The thing that we would like to say here is that we're checking you, new people, because every sector and every indice is going to trade different. This is our retail sector called MVR.X, referred to as Morgan Stanley Retail. Retail is a great place to be long at times, and it's also a good place to be selling when it's overbought. And it's always good to buy the dips in retail at certain times. Seasonality, we're in a weak one, June, July, and August. So let it be known that we're only going to want to show you what the weekly chart on this index looks like. We rallied on up because this one up here is a monthly level. We will show you exactly here and now on the weekly of one thing that you need to know is that the peak right here was 87% overbought level as far as public standard technical analysis go. We don't use it, but the public makes their decisions there. Let's put it that way. And then we'll make our markets in the middle. This is that 3-week top. It's called a blow-off weekly top right here. Right up there. You can see clearly the thing that I'm teaching you here is how you start on that weekly level, and it takes Monday, the closing bell on Friday is when it's final, okay? And it's descending. Not only that, it's breaking half of the SMF weekly bars down to the 10-week moving average, which is a rising bullish 10-week moving average because it is. It doesn't become bearish until you close below it. However, when we look over here on the monthly chart, we can clearly see that this retail sector can get extremely overbought at times, and that this monthly bar for May was very, very, very indecisive. Because it was. And retail over here verifies that top as part of that wick, that weekly top. The coming down part to the narrow range body is these last 2 weeks to the 10-week moving average. That bottom up part of this monthly wick is where buyers were coming in. You had a little bit more on the top selling. Nonetheless, the main thing of it is that we're overbought. So when we start out June tomorrow will be 531. I'm sorry. The June month, the full calendar June month and July month through the earnings. And remember that cotton is extremely high and consumers have been doing their part. The big discount models are going on. I do believe that profit margins can contract over this summer period. I also believe that output cost, the cost of energy, is at high levels for a lot of these firms. So they have a lot of stuff involved, and fundamentally, that's one picture of it. Who cares about that part of it other than that's reality? However, we're overbought here at 88.19% on a monthly level when we were up here at the high of that wick. That's where this weekly high was right here. Okay, and this weekly selling is where people started getting off board a little bit, and this weekly move was the holiday week. Light trading, light volume to the 10-week simple moving average. If we break below it, the overbought names here are going to be sold short on the highs of the day as they will reverse and go down in value. When that happens, MMTs, you will be making profits. So identifying the sector, the names in the sector, the most overvalued names in the sector that have to have pullbacks to create new bull rallies again. So we know that there has to be some profit distribution. Distribution means some selling into it. And most people like to stay in retail. However, this is when retail, the best time to be long retail and buying great moves is when we get back to school. And we're not back to school. We're in the summer fashion lines and at very high commodity prices that all the good, great rallies and everything is wonderful. We're overbought with those obstacles that I just mentioned as far as going through June, July, and August into that September mode back to school, is that retail would be a great opportunity by coming down from those overbought monthly processes and weekly processes. There's lots of exuberance in here at these highs, and these were great. See, when we had a correction, they're mild. We make a top, we pull back 4 weeks, then we go long again. So that's how retail trades. And we're overbought on a monthly and a weekly, and individual names are overbought. Trade management, how to take advantage and use put options, how to take advantage of shorting the highs intraday in the MMT platform, and how you can make a positive debit yield on your entry, your exit transaction, understanding overbought, oversold, understanding where you're at, seasonality, understanding lots of other key things that we talk about in your MMT environment outside of this video, because this is for you right now. It's a very big piece of going into the mid-year, right into the month of June, right into a slower period for retail. So as you're in the MMT school, a lot of your major training subjects are going to come up right when they're happening, because we do it before the fact, we do it intraday live, and we do the analysis versus the public analysis. Welcome to the Overbought MVR.X. Seasonality is weak. Key areas of intraday, opening bell shorts and pre-market gaps. Earnings are out. Retail is executed. It's been a great bull run. Thing of it is, we got to come down. And the ones that do come down will be the ones that we will also look at getting net long off the bottoms.